Sorry, I'm trying to orient this. I think this is what it's just gonna have to be until I get my shit situated. Let me know the angle, because for some reason I think I might want to try to hook up the other camera that I have. But anyways, I can honestly tell you, hi everybody, how are you doing? By I don't know. Anyways, so last time I did a live, it was a couple of days ago. I had some, well, I'm just going to be honest. I had a kidney stone and I've been on pain meds the last couple of days. So I was trying to go live and I didn't, and it took me a while. We are doing, I think last time we ended on Libra. So it's going to be Virgo all the way to Pisces. And we're still doing love. Again, I apologize for the lateness. But anyway, so Virgo, what do we have going for you? What do we have? Hey, everything. Guy. Hi. Virgo. Are you a Virgo? So, I guess initially, I'm going to stop looking at the screen and just focus on the cards. Okay, well, obviously something's stressing you out, or somebody's thinking about you being stressed out. Somebody's kind of given up on hope. Hope on what, though? Something's taking too long. Something's not moving. You want to say, you want it to go like, fuck it, let's do this. And I don't know why. Maybe it's the other person, because Virgos don't really do that. Are you fucking with the Sag? Because I see a temperance here. And we don't like to wait. Maybe this is you. Maybe you are the Knight of Pentacles. Let me see if I can. I'm trying to work with the lag here. Let me go back more. Ay, ay, ay. Trying to work with this here. Okay. So, I don't know. Are you making somebody stressed out? Because they want to say, fuck it. They want to go for it. They're the fool. They're just like, fucking farting and throwing it to the wind. Who cares? And I feel like you're over here thinking, I feel like somebody should care here, and I'm just going to put that upon myself. But something is taking too long, and somebody doesn't think anything's going to happen. Let's find out what it is. I'm trying to squeeze all of this in here. Damn it. Sorry, I'm trying to get myself situated still. We're on Virgo, just in case anybody is here. I'm trying to move the camera around. I apologize. Come on. There's just a lag from when I'm doing it and when it's on for you guys. Damn, that's a long ass lag. Holy cow. All right. So this is what we're getting right now, huh? All right. Man, fuck it. I'm just going to keep going. All right. So let's see. Let's keep going. What is it exactly that is happening here that's taking so long? Let's start with the Knight of Pentacles. What are you hesitant about, Virgo? You're all up in your head. Oh, about a commitment. Jesus, how did we all not know? So what I think here is that somebody, mind you, switch it around. Somebody is thinking there's not enough give and take. That's what they're thinking. There's not enough give and take, and I don't know. I'm just going to try to take things slow. Whoever the Knight of Pentacles is, I'm pretty sure it's not you, because somebody wants to say, fuck it, let's do this, and somebody's like, hold on, is all up in their head about this commitment. What's the Star? Because I feel like that was the hope, and now the hope is gone. All right. Something got in the way. Somebody thinks it might be a person. Is that what happened? Did a person get in the way, Virgo? Because that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that someone's like, you know what? Maybe they're talking to somebody else. Maybe not though, right? Because I don't really see anything here. Only thing I got was that there wasn't enough give and take. If there's a Virgo here watching, let me know. But let's go to the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. All right, we got that it's not working out. I hear that. I got it. I'm trying to figure out the rest. Hey, for you guys in here, look, the star's reversed now. Yeah, they gave up hope. See, look, here we got our first set of doubles. The star, the star. But the star came out reversed. Like, this. See, I got them, like, giving up. They're just like, fuck it, I'm just dumping it out. These are my emotions. Here they go. So, if this is making sense to you, let's just get the answers that you're looking for, right? Because somebody is obviously stressed out about it. I mean, somebody is the Nine of Swords. They're stressed out. But you know what? The Temperance is here, and I kind of want to know what the Temperance has to say too. Let's go with the Temperance first, because, okay. Because somebody, originally what I got is that somebody isn't giving enough. If you guys are here, let me know about the sound, because nobody answers me back when I ask. Okay, so the Nine of Swords. Work. Is somebody not balancing their work life? Is somebody giving all of the responsibilities to someone else? This is obviously somebody in a relationship, so we'll go to see if there's going to be a new person here, but the stress of it not working out, it could have something to do with there needing to be balance between home, life, self-care. You know, I don't see kids here. Very well could be kids in the relationship, but this is an established one, or maybe one that's going to be established. Ah, that's what it is. It's one that is going on to the next level, and the other person's like, this shit ain't happening, or what the fuck, and I'm just trying to go with it, and the other one's like, well, hold on, we need to talk about some stuff here still. The Temperance is a card about balancing, right? It is a card about like one foot in, one foot out. I got two cups here. I'm mixing it up. Your cup of whatever, and I got my cup of whatever. You don't want to know what I was thinking originally. Oh, look, the Fool. The Fool's here. We got the Fool and the Fool. Okay, so somebody wasn't thinking that there was enough give and take. Like, I don't know if this is going to work out because they're not I feel like one has a little bit more of head on their shoulders where they're like, all right, we need to make a schedule, we need to balance things out. When are you going to do this? When is it my weekend? Whatever, right? What happens if we have kids? Who's going to blah blah blah? Like, somebody's all stressed out about that. And it's not the Nine of Swords, it's the Knight of Pentacles who's stressed out. So I really think that's you. But let's just get some advice if this is making sense. Yeah, there is love here. We knew that, okay? So if you think that it's because they don't care, that's not true. They do. They do care. And honestly, for those who think it might be because it's somebody else, that's not, I don't see that at all. I see that that's somebody's fear, but I don't see that as it being like the problem. Hey, kitty, kitty. As soon as I do one thing, you guys want to come over here, huh? Just remember that there is love here, right? Even if you do have some arguments. Nothing out of this deck? Nope, nothing out of this deck. All right, let's move on to the other one. All right, and then Virgo, we're going to next go on to what... Yeah, there's love. Okay, we got that. What's the Page of Swords? There. For some of you that are all work, no play, that could be a problem too. They might want to see you liven up a little bit. Just it's just the split is the Sun and the Four Swords. there's an argument, but I don't want to get into the argument. I don't want to get into it. Not that I don't care. It's just, okay, there's an argument. Obviously, we saw that. Somebody's not doing something at the speed the other person wants. What's some advice for Virgo? So, okay. So make sure you have your lines of communication open, only because what one person thinks could be the problem, it's like they have that movie in their mind and it's becoming more of that problem, even though that might not be what's going on. So if somebody's thinking, you know what, I bet you anything, they're hanging out at work after work and blah, blah, blah. I bet you that's not a work hangout. I bet you that's blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like somebody's brain is working on overtime. I don't know whose it is, but that's when the communication needs to happen and say like, hey, you know what? When you do this, I feel like this, you know? When you come home late and you don't say goodnight, I feel like you didn't think about me all day. And then the other person is going to be like, oh, I didn't even know that. Right? So that's when the tower could come into place. This is all channeled, by the way, because the tower, when I first originally saw it, I just saw like, oh my gosh, there's going to be a problem. And the Seven of Swords popped out. But I didn't get the Seven of Swords as it really being a problem. You know what I mean? Like I didn't see any lies or deceit. I saw that everybody was openly communicating. So there's an offer. That's what I'm saying. I think that you should offer communication, even though that is a pentacle. And whatever is with the magician, yeah, you can create whatever, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm getting more is that what you're thinking in your mind, even though it's right or wrong, might not be really what's going on. That's what I'm getting. Justice, fair, you know, yada yada. All right, so I'm trying to, oh my gosh, what time, how much, oh crap, hold on, I'm trying to see how much time I've gotten on here. Oh, it's on my phone, god damn it. Okay, don't mind me. Oh shit, I can't do timestamps. Sorry. I was gonna try to do timestamps, but I can't. Virgo, if you have somebody new. Virgo, if you have somebody new. If you have somebody new, you're like, or if you're waiting for something new, you're like giving up on hope. You're like, this is some bullshit. This is the ocean I got to fish out of. Ugh. Like, I'm not gonna find the one that I'm looking for. I might as well just start learning to love myself or fucking myself. Because that's literally what you're thinking. And this is for people that are not in a relationship. If you're starting to date someone and it's still new, it's still like in those, I don't know, I'm kind of staying, I'm not gonna give too much to this because it's not worth it. And you're really hoping that something better comes along. But you know, I see that you're doing some healing, so that's good. Keep working on the healing. Because I see that you are working on it, but that you haven't found anything yet. All right, Libra. Sorry, I was going to timestamp, but I can't. So, Libra. Ugh. Let me shuffle here. Like, what, Libra? Come on. My indecisive ones. Is that why you're stressed out? Life is actually not that bad, but you're just indecisive? Because, you know, we do that. Even though I'm not Libra, but I got Libra moon. So if you're, make sure you also listen to your sun, moon, rising, and all of that good stuff. Because a lot of the times I don't really listen. I don't really watch what my sun sign is. I rarely do. I mostly watch my other stuff. Oh, all right. That can of worms is starting to open more. Ooh, we see the story playing out. So there's definitely somebody interested in somebody. And there's definitely somebody scared of something. And it could very well be my indecisive Libra friends. Because you could be like, I wanted it. Oh, now I got it. I don't see the Nine of Swords as you being upset. I think this is your mind of I got what I wanted. Oh no. What? What? Why do I see that a lot? I think that was the last live I did. Somebody did that too. And I'm like, I don't understand that. What's the Four of Pentacles? What are you being all reserved about? Love. Love. Lovers. Ten of Cups. Love. Strength. You want the strength. What do you want the strength for? Oh my God, I'm getting into Libra's head. Somebody help me. All right, Libra. So I'm gonna try to say Libra as much as I can because I can't timestamp. Is this really? All right. So you have to make a decision. This is what your brain looks like when you're making a decision, by the way. It's right here. It's like, yay, oh, wait, hold on. Am I going to be happy or am I going to be like, oh, I got to get out of here? It's so funny. You guys are funny. Yeah, so this is some indecisiveness over getting something that you wanted. All right, I want to know why you don't want it, though. So let's take these puppies out and put in these ones here because that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is it about this that you don't know that you want, right? Because I'm helping you make a decision here. Oh, sorry, I don't know where I'm yawning from. I wasn't even tired. All right, we got the Ten of Cups again. We saw that right over here. Don't make me pull it out, but remember we saw that. You don't know if you're gonna get along. You don't know. All right, if you're a Libra and you're watching, can you help me out? Why? I don't know. Why is it that you don't want them? Lovers again. We got the Lovers twice. Remember the Lovers was in this deck? Well, now it's like all up in this deck because I can't pull it out now. But you remember seeing it, right? Right? Okay, well, whatever. It's a here now. Libra, you're not giving me anything. You're not telling me why you might not want this other than they may be too good. Like, is that a thing? I guess it is a thing. Like, that person is actually really interested in me and my self-esteem is low. Look, you're still trying to make a decision. Look, this is your indecisiveness. No, I'm going to push it away. Wait, it might be great. You know what I mean? Because this is good. I don't see anything bad other than they might be too good. I feel like that's more of like a self-esteem issue, though. What's the Nine of Swords? Okay. I'll throw it in my face. Damn. Ay, ay, ay. I'm just getting hot and cold. Yes and no. Yes and no. That's all I'm getting. Look. No. Yes. Why am I holding back? Because of the Ace of Wands and the Lovers and the King of Wands. Like, who would hold back to that? That looks like some hot shit. It might just be like a self-esteem issue. If that's it, don't let it hold back. This is for people that obviously are not already in the relationship. Let's give you some advice. If this is making sense, awesome. Why don't you thumbs up this? And if not, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus because maybe something else might make more sense. So your advice. Okay, tell me more. Here we go with the indecisiveness, right? Of course, Libra. So if this is really resonating with you, try not to be too one way. Try not to be too, this is never going to happen, and try not to be, oh my God, we're getting married, because the Temperance does call for balance. And I'm saying don't tell many people, or don't tell this person, or don't, just keep your mouth shut about something. I don't know. Because the Four of Pentacles, you see how she's like hiding it in her purse? She's just like, I'm not telling anybody quite yet. And then, of course, you're going to have to make a decision. So what the decision is going to be is you're going to see how it goes over time. Is this really what you want over time? You don't have to make the decision right now. Like, unless they're asking you to, but if they're asking you to, then you can just be like, well, can we just chill on that for a minute? You know? Let's see. Yeah, same thing. So listen to your intuition. I know some of you right now are probably thinking like, yes, but that's what's called it making me indecisive, is that I'm in my brain too much. Just don't be too one way or another. Just let time go by. And the Seven Pentacles, see how it's going to be progressing. See how it's going to grow. And then Libra, either you're going to go for it or you're not. All right, that's enough for Libra. For those in a relationship, do I have anything for those in a relationship? I want to say no, but you know, some of you have already met someone, and obviously if you're here, you're wondering what the hell's going on, maybe. I don't know. All right, so for those of you in one, yay. I just got, are they bored of me? Libra's in a relationship. Are they bored of me? Okay, so there's love. We're going to put that aside. Could be dealing with a water sign. For those of you in a relationship, the Three of Wands. I'm also... If there was an argument, you're going to get over it. Just throwing that out there. For unrequited, like maybe you're wondering if they still have the same feelings about you. That's going to be resolved pretty soon also. Well, hold on. Maybe I spoke too soon. What's the Six of Swords? Try to be honest with your communication and don't lie. Don't be like, I don't want this, even though you do. Six of Swords. I mean, Seven of Swords. You know what? Seven of Swords. Yeah, I'm just getting don't lie. And if you feel like they find you attractive, and if you feel like Jesus, Seven of Swords, throw me for the loop. Six of Swords, Ten of Wands. Some of you could be thinking, I'm not going to do this anymore. And if some of you guys are living with someone, you might decide, like, I gotta move out. I can't stop getting that from the Ten of Wands. But they find you attractive. And some of it might work the other way too. Oh my gosh. Sorry, my cat knocked this over.